There was a time when marketing looked a lot like an episode of Mad Men. In that era, businesses saw the rise of the buyer. This buyer purchased ad space on television and in magazines. They wined and dined their potential publishers over dinner and a three-martini lunch. Deals could take days or weeks to be completed. In today's fast-paced environment, that kind of turnaround just won't fly. Media is too multifaceted. Between websites and apps, television shows, and streaming, today's consumers are inundated with far more content than they were in the 1960s. To keep up with the modern era, a new way of thinking about marketing had to be born, one that was driven by not just the creativity of the marketing department, but also by data. With content available at the touch of a button, advertising needed to be just as quick. In the last 15 years, a new form of marketing has come about that has changed the industry forever. It can do in a matter of seconds what took men like Harry Crane hours at a time to do. This change is known as programmatic advertising. In 2021, programmatic advertising accounted for approximately 90% of all digital display marketing, but what exactly is it? Programmatic advertising is the use of artificial intelligence to acquire digital advertising space rather than a human being. The goal is to increase the efficiency and transparency between the ads being created, the company creating them, and the publisher selling the ad space. This is performed using RTB, or real-time bidding, which involves purchasing advertising at the same time a visitor loads a website. When you use programmatic advertising software, the data you have collected in your CRM and data you have purchased through a DMP, data management program, is utilized automatically to target your ads. The software will only ever buy ad space to greet users who meet the criteria you or your data has specified as most likely to become a new or returning customer. Unlike traditional advertising across websites, programmatic advertising is not hit or miss. It is always directly targeted. Programmatic advertising takes the data you provided and makes it work for you, but it also gives you real-time data in return. Instead of waiting weeks for consumer polls, data is available almost as instantaneously as the ads are purchased. This means that if an ad campaign is failing, changes can be made in real time in response, all with the touch of a button. Marketing may not be just like moving a heavy stone down a mountain, but it is a task that can be made easier with the right tools and knowledge in your wheelhouse. The biggest question is, are you going to utilize the tools at your disposal, or are you going to leave your company to struggle down the mountain?